It was a quiet afternoon at a small-town diner. The smell of coffee and pancakes filled the air, and the hum of conversation made the place feel warm and alive. At a corner table sat a young disabled girl named Lily, about 13 years old. She had a bright smile and kind eyes but was born with a limp in her leg. Despite her condition, she never complained. She loved coming to the diner with her mom every weekend. But that day, her mom was running late, and Lily decided to wait alone with a milkshake in her hand. A few minutes later, 3 high school boys walked in, loud, careless, and laughing at everything and everyone. When they spotted Lily sitting alone, one of them whispered something cruel, and the others laughed. "Hey, can you even walk straight, girl?" one of them mocked, grinning. Lily froze, her cheeks turning red. She tried to ignore them, staring down at her milkshake. But the boys didn't stop. "What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?" another sneered, tapping her crutch with his foot. The entire diner fell silent. The waitress, an older woman, told them to stop, but they laughed. And then, one of them slapped Lily's milkshake out of her hand, splattering it across the floor. Another boy slapped her face lightly, mocking her disability. Lily's eyes welled up. She couldn't even speak. Trembling, she got up and limped toward the door. People watched, but no one dared step in. Outside, she sat on the curb and cried quietly. But what nobody knew was that a man sitting at the back corner of the diner had seen everything. He wore a black leather jacket with the emblem of a biker club, Steel Hearts. He didn't say a word, just sent a message. An hour later, the sound of roaring engines echoed down the street. The ground seemed to shake as about 10 bikers pulled up outside the diner. All wore matching black jackets with the same, Steel Hearts, patch. The door creaked open, and the diner went silent again. The leader, the same man who had witnessed everything, stepped in first. His name was Rick, a veteran who now led the biker group known for helping victims of abuse and bullying. They walked to the counter and ordered coffee, but their presence filled the room with a quiet, heavy energy. Then, Rick looked at the 3 boys, still sitting there, laughing nervously now. "You boys like picking on little girls?" Rick's deep voice cut through the silence. The bullies froze. One stammered, We didn't mean." Rick slammed his glove on the table. "Didn't mean to what? Slap a disabled kid? You think that makes you tough?" The rest of the bikers stood behind him, arms crossed, faces stone cold. The entire diner watched, holding its breath. Rick pointed to the door. "Get up. Go apologize. Right now." The boys, terrified, nodded and stumbled outside. They found Lily still sitting by the corner. With trembling voices, they apologized. One even started crying. Rick and his crew stood nearby, watching silently. When Lily looked up at them, she smiled faintly. "Thank you," she whispered. Rick knelt beside her. "Don't thank us, kid. You didn't deserve what they did. You're stronger than they'll ever be." He handed her a small patch from his jacket, a mini, Steel Hearts, emblem. "This means you've got family now. Anytime someone tries to hurt you, you remember this. You're not alone." Lily clutched the patch like a treasure, tears of gratitude in her eyes. The next weekend, when Lily came to the diner again, everyone noticed something different. She was smiling brighter. And parked outside were 2 black motorcycles. Rick and one of his biker friends were there, just sitting quietly, having coffee, keeping an eye on her from a distance. From that day on, no one ever dared to mock Lily again. Because in that small town, everyone knew. If you mess with one, you answer to the Steel Hearts. Red Heart Motorcycle. Moral of the story: kindness isn't weakness. Real strength is standing up for those who can't. Would you like me to make a part 2, where Lily grows up and joins the biker family herself one day?